Awesome, welcome. It's gonna be a blast today. Today is just gonna be an amazing one. So, if you are in a busy place, I want you to move to somewhere that you have absolute quietness, okay? Because it's just gonna be an amazing one. Today, we're talking about sales funnels. And in case you don't know what sales funnels are, I'm gonna be explaining what they are. But here is what you need to know: sales funnels will help you to generate more sales than your competitors. Because how do I know that? Because I've used them and I know that 90% of people who are in the market, for me, I mean Nigeria, people who are in the market in Nigeria, 90%, over 90% of them don't make use of sales funnel. I'm going to prove it to you, by the way. And if you are outside of Nigeria, all you need to do is find a sales funnel that is performing well, right? And just model it. Guys. That's just what you need to do. Okay, so like I said, sales funnels will help you to generate more sales. The purpose of a sales funnel is to help you to increase sales. That's the number one purpose of a sales funnel. The second purpose of a sales funnel is to help you to intelligently map out your customers' journey. Okay, a lot of people don't do this, and if you can really get what I'm about to show you today, trust me guys, you are going to do far better than most persons out there. Okay, but before I go ahead, I want to share a story with you. Okay, sometime in 2016, I went ahead, I relaunched into the e-commerce space. I've left e-commerce for a long time. I started e-commerce in 2013, 2012 stroke 2013, and I had some short success, and then things just went south. I lost all my investment, and I just gave up on e-commerce. Crazy one. But in 2016, a friend came up to me and was like, man, e-commerce is booming right now, right? Why don't you try it out? At the time, I was already getting fed up with freelancing. I stay up all night, creating designs. I was burned out, right? I needed some fresh air. Okay, so when he came and made the proposal that I have this product, I think we should launch. In fact, what he first said, okay, what are the markets that we can, get into? At the time, I had been studying different niches, evergreen niches to be specific, and one of them was hair loss or hair growth, right? So I told him that the hair growth industry or hair loss is a very good one. So he said, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and look for the product that we're going to sell, and then you go ahead and write the sales letter. I said, fine, great. So he went on ahead, looked for the product, and then I wrote the sales letter that you see here. Okay, I wrote this entire sales letter. By the way, if you have the sales conversion machine, doesn't matter if it's the book or the videos, the full package, you should have this inside of it. Okay, if you have the book, you should find this inside of the misery box. Right, this one is inside of the misery box. Okay, so I launched this, and the first month I had gone ahead. This generated about 300,000 naira. Right, it was so cool. I was surprised. Like, come on, because I had lost over 200,000 thereabout when I got started with e-commerce. So when this happened, I was like, okay, this seemed to be good, right? And I was spending about 2,000 naira. I think that 300,000 naira happened in 2 weeks. I don't think it was up to a month. This was in 2016, by the way, so it's quite a long time, right? But anyway, a month later, things started to dry up. And then I reached out to my mentor Ronald, and he was like, okay, Jonathan, are you collecting leads? I was like, leads? No, I'm not. Won't that reduce my sales? And he laughed and laughed. It was almost as if I had said something wrong, and I was like, okay, why did I even come to this man about this whole issue? But anyway, he noticed how how my countenance has changed, and he was like, no, Jonathan, you don't have to worry. It's because you're just getting started with all of this. And then he shared a story with me, right? He sent me to these guys, this Ezra Firestone, all right? And I got to the page and I saw where he says how I turned $434,000 into 1.4 million, in 30 days, right? Run ads, and of course, he spent the 434K on ads, right? Most of his ad spend was on Facebook, right? And what he was using is a sales funnel, guys. Do you get it? He was using a sales funnel, right? And how it worked is he sent people to a pre-sale. I'm going to tell you more about it, right? So don't worry, just sit tight, and I'm going to explain it all to you guys. So you just sit tight, okay? So what he did was, let me show you. He had this article that is called a pre-sale. Okay, so a pre-sale is a piece of document. It could be, text. It could be video, right? It could be text. It could be video, and you can even have all of it on Facebook, right? Or Facebook can have it all of it on Facebook. Or if it's a video, you can have it all on YouTube. Okay, so he had this ad. Of course, he had ads. Basically, it's the type of ads you want to have. We are going to come to that, but let me just explain what he did, right? So he will not send people to this pre-sale educative, a listicle, by the way. And then from this pre-sale, people go to the product page, right? And then from the product page, he can decide to offer them something else. And then, of course, to the thank you page. Now, if you look at this, you will notice that if you sell physical products right now, I can bet that over 90% of you who are watching me are not doing something like this. If you are currently doing something like this, I want you to leave a comment in the comment section and let me know that you're doing something like this, right? So when my mentor sent me to this article, I was like, wow, okay, let me try it out, right? So I tried it out, and initially what I was doing is sending people directly to this page. I was sending people directly to this page. So what I started doing was I added another page, a pre-sale. Okay, a pre-sale. So they come, they read this pre-sale, they can opt in and go to this sales letter right here. Okay, and from the sales page, of course, they go to the thank you page. Okay, this is what I was doing there, but on this page I was selling something else right on this page, right? So this is a thank you page. I sold something else on this thank you page. So I will sell this, right? I'll sell this combo that you see right here on this page. Okay, this is the sales page, and then I'll sell something complementary to what they buy here, right on this thank you page, that I'm going to inform them, oh, someone is going to call you and all that. By the way, this was in 2016, and things have changed since then. This has, things have advanced. Back then we were making use of Insta Builder, okay, to build our pages, right? Now you hear things like Elementor, Tribe Architect, and the rest of them, right? A lot of things are going on now, okay? Now, this actually changed the game for me, all right? And in 3 months, this went on to generate over 6 million. This was in 2016, guys. Over 6 million. Like, my girlfriend at the time was like, wow. Like one could make such money online selling products. She was surprised. Okay, she was blown away by what happened. Okay, so my point is, if you pay attention to what I'm about to share with you today, you are going to be way ahead of people who are not doing this. Okay, now for you to effectively do this, two things actually that you must do is you need to understand the awareness level, okay, of your target audience. Now, if you were in the VIP area, all right, you upgraded your access to the VIP experience. You should have seen a video on how you can use AI to research into your target audience, to dial into your target audience. Okay, in fact, we talked about how you can use the AI to write your buyer's persona for you. So I believe you should have done that by now, and I've seen trace of what your target customer wants. Okay, but another thing that you must really understand is the awareness level of this your buyer's persona, of this your target customer. What is his or her awareness level? All right, there are about 5 different awareness levels. Okay, the first awareness level is the unaware stage. All right, listen guys, knowing what I'm about to show you will help you to make more sales than your competitors. So pay attention, guys. So the first stage here is the unaware level. This is the stage whereby the person is not even aware of the problem. So they wake up at night to urinate frequently, right? They are beginning to have blurry vision, but they don't really understand what is going on. Okay, they don't know that they are already diabetic, right? So that is the unaware stage. And then the next stage is what we call the problem stage. Okay, the problem stage is they are urinating frequently, they wake up at night, blurry vision, headaches. So they are beginning to see, like maybe they've read that, oh, these are symptoms of high blood sugar, you need to see a doctor, right? So now they are beginning to look for a solution. So they go on Google to search, right? So at this point, they are seeing different things, right? Different solution. They are telling them that, oh, you need to stop eating carbohydrates, you need to stop eating sugar, you need to watch your diet, you need to do exercise. So they are beginning to see different solutions, right? That is the third stage of awareness of a market. Now, the fourth level is the product aware level. So at this stage, they've seen your product, right? Maybe via an ad, you're running ad, they see your product, but they've not purchased it. They just see the product. They are aware of the product, okay? Now, the last stage here is the most aware. Most aware. Now, this stage, these are people that have seen different products. They have tried different products, right? Now, the way you speak to this person who have seen different products and tried different products is not the same way that you're going to talk to this person who is even unaware. You see, now, this person that is most aware is that this person can easily buy. Like when he sees the product and it speaks to the person, it speaks to him or her, right? And based on the sophistication of the market, these are some advanced things that I'm not likely to go into. Let's just stick with the awareness level of your audience, all right? But there's what we call the sophistication of a market, okay? Depending on the sophistication of your market, you want to be able to, change your messaging and change the way you interact with your audience, all right? But that is a whole video on its own, okay? After this training, you can go ahead and look for the 5 levels of sophistication, okay? It's important. You still need to understand that. Now, like how I was saying, the way you are going to speak to this person who is unaware is going to be different from the way you're going to speak to this person who is most aware. Now, for most persons, their messaging is targeted to the people who are most aware. And when you look at this pyramid right here, you will notice that the percentage of people who are most aware is smaller than the percentage of people who are unaware. All right? Now, here is another thing that you need to pay attention to. Now, the less aware your audience is, or the less aware your avatar is, the more education your avatar will need. Okay? Now, most persons, like I said, are only targeting this audience. About 3% of the markets are here. About 3%. 3%. Okay? And almost everyone in the market is targeting this person. So this person is seeing so many ads every single day, right? Every single day. And you can see right here, this person is sending traffic directly to this page from Facebook. Look at this person directly from Facebook, right? Look at this person directly from Facebook. 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 Now, you can see right here that most persons are just targeting this audience. So how about these persons who are right here? What are you doing about them? Now, does it mean that you should, ignore this pool right here? No, of course. You want to be able to make sales immediately, right? But you can see most of your money, most of your profits will come from these people who are right here. These people will need more convincing compared to this person who is right here. Understanding this will change how you approach things onwards with your marketing. All right. If you don't get this right and you don't understand this, things will be difficult. What I mean is, you will be targeting the same pool that every other person is targeting. And what that means is your competitors will be doing the same thing as you are. Your target audience will be seeing more options. And the more options that your target audience sees, the less likely that they will even go with your product, all right, or your offer. Okay, so what you want to do, like I do, what I do is I structure my funnels differently. Like I said, the first purpose of your funnel is to increase your sales. The second purpose of your funnel, right, is to guide your customer through what we call the customer's journey. Okay, now when you look at the e-commerce customer's journey, here is how it looks like. Let me show you guys something. So, someone sees your ad on Facebook or wherever it is, okay, and become aware, of your brand, of your company, right? And then they see it again and they engage with it, all right? They engage with it and they are spending some time reading through your articles, watching your videos, your educational videos, right? And then they subscribe, right? They subscribe to your content. So you have, a lead or a form here, they fill, they subscribe, and then they move to the position whereby they now purchase. Okay? They purchase, and then they move to a position whereby they are excited. Now they've purchased, they are waiting for their products. They open their product, they are so happy about everything they find, right? And then they move to a position whereby they ascend. Okay? Right? This is where you now ascend them to, because they've been able to use the product, right? They find it useful to them and they like the product. you are seeing them, you sell them more products. Okay. And then the more they use the product, the more they like your brand. They become what we call advocates. All right, advocates, and then promoters of your brand. Okay, promoters of your brand. Promoters. Yeah, promoters of your brand. So you can see this is the customer's journey. Okay, from the point whereby they are unaware, to the point whereby they are aware, to the point where they become promoters of your brand. Okay. Now, some time ago in 2021, I launched a new brand in the diabetes niche. Okay. And I was looking around and trying to see, okay, who is actually doing something really cool in the diabetes industry already. Because here is what you want to do. You don't just want to launch blindly into the market. And this is where market research is important. It's important that you go through market research. Now, if you already have the sales conversion machine, the videos, by the way, you should already know how to go about market research. So it's important that you do market research. Okay. And one of the ways I told you guys that you should go about your market research is to use Facebook. All right. So if you head over to Facebook, you're going to see a lot of, people or brands or competitors in your niche. Why is this important? You want to know what your customers are seeing, what is already working, and model it and refine it and improve on it. All right. Now, like I said, in 2021 rather, I was looking to launch a diabetes product. Okay. And by the way, don't be limited by just your region, by your country. When you're doing your research, okay, you want to also look at the international market, because that's what I do. Okay, so here is what happened. I was looking for my competitors, and I found this brand. Okay, I was launching a diabetes product, by the way, and I found this brand, Herbally. I saw that these guys, they had so many ads running and a lot was going on for the brand. I was like, okay, cool. This looks like a brand I can actually model. But I noticed that what they were doing is they were sending people directly to their sales page. Okay. Now, because their market is, the sophistication level of their market, right, is different from ours in Nigeria, and the awareness level of their audience, of course, is far different from those of us who are here in Nigeria. Okay, so depending on where you are, you want to actually find out the awareness level and your market sophistication. Okay, because that is going to really help you. So anyway, I went ahead and looked at what they were doing. By the way, don't worry, I'm going to share with you guys how you can go ahead and do some of this spying. I also advise that you get the sales conversion machine, because of course I cannot spend the entire time just doing that. Okay, so anyway, I looked at what they were doing. I love what they were doing, so I said, okay, I'm going to model this guy. So I went ahead and modeled them, but I wasn't going to go ahead and just send people directly to a sales page, right? So what I did was different. Created ads. One of the ads sent people to an opt-in, okay, where a form and a headline. I'll collect, what's it called now? Their name and their email. I send them to a bridge page. Okay, so this bridge page doesn't really do much. Okay, but you can decide to sell it, your brand a little bit. But I didn't sell anything. I basically just had testimonial and a button or a click-through test, and then to the sales page. Okay, and then on the sales page, I sold more products. All right, on the thank you page. All right, and I had bump offers like upsells. Okay, upsells. So more of the products. That is what I did. And guess what, guys? This funnel right here, and by the way, this was targeting that stage that is problem aware, solution aware stage, right? And then I had another ad because the people who will interact with this ad, not every one of them will go through this. Not every one of them is going to go through this because, of course, they are most aware. They understand what is going on. Oh, you're collecting my email and all of that. So I had another ad called a retargeting ad. So anyone who've interacted with my page. So anyone who've interacted with the page will see the second ad that sends them to a different page that just talk about the product, straight to the product, right? And the offer. And then sends them to the checkout page where you have the same thing here. This entire structure here, guys, is what generated me over 12 million in about close to about 5 months, but 4-5 months, right? With a brand, and I started this brand with just 150,000 naira. And by the way, guys, if you took the offer during your registration, I talked about the funnel that generated me about 12 million in 5 months with 150k spent. This is the funnel I'm talking about. I already gave you toolkits. Then congratulations, you can look into the different ads that I use, the funnel, the different steps of the funnel. Like, you have everything. You can just go ahead, model it. Listen, you want to pick what is working and model it. All right. A man once said, Tony Robbins, to be specific, said, listen, if you want to start something, look for someone who has been successful doing that thing you're about to start and model that person. That is what you should be doing. Don't try to reinvent the wheel, struggle to get things done. No, don't do that. Find something that is already working and model it. That is what you should do. That is what you should do. That is what I did. All right. So like I said, I basically modeled that thing, and the funnel went on to generate over 12 million in about 4-5 months. Okay. So like I said, let me explain further about this funnel. So like I said, the funnel is the journey that your customer goes through to make more purchase from you. I've already talked about the different parts of the customer's journey, right? I outline all of these stages right here. Okay, but let's even make this more. Let's provide more examples about this, right? So you are selling a beauty product. Okay, and there is something I've not even talked about, so let's talk about that first, right? Even though I've spoken about it a little bit. So we are talking about the awareness level, and I said something here that this person, the less aware someone is, the more education you're going to give the person. It simply means that the person is going to take longer to actually buy, to make the purchase. I hope you get it. So if you are doing something like this and then you are not generating sales immediately, like, you shouldn't be worried, because you know that you are trying to get these people from this point to a point whereby they are going to buy. And that's why you should also be targeting these people, this pool of people who are going to buy immediately. All right. And then you want to retarget this pool. Sorry, you want to target these people, then retarget these people or this pool so that you can be generating some cash from these people. Okay. So if you have your ads running, okay, and what you generate from these people is able to pay for your ads, it's able to, like, a lot of people don't understand this, so they go ahead and kill things that are working. So if this target you have here, okay, is going to pay for your ads, this pool that is here that you've collected their emails, you're going to be sending them emails, you're going to be sending them SMS, you build a community, you keep posting. These are people who are going to make you more money, because now You are not spending on ads again to get them, right? These are people who are going to buy more from you, even refer other people, because and they are more than this pool right here that everybody is targeting. So you want to make sure that you are having a way to collect the leads of these people, have a way to funnel them into a community that you can always communicate with them. Just know this, right? Know this. When you use this system, when you use something like this, you don't expect to get these people to buy immediately. And this is why some people, they go ahead and they start their ads perform for a while, and then everything dies off, because they are just targeting this pool right here, the people who are most aware, who are going to buy immediately. And that is why you should be doing things differently, right? You should be doing things differently. Okay, so I was trying to explain something right here. So you have an acne product, you have a beauty brand, and this is why I don't advise people to send people to their category page. Yeah, you could, right? For instance, if you are selling something like jewelry, it's fine for you to send people to your category, because of course it's jewelry, right? People can decide to buy different types of jewelries. Okay, but if you're selling something like a beauty product, a health product, send them to a specific product. So let's say beauty brand, and what I found out, the most selling beauty products are usually toners and acne products. All right, so you send people to a page whereby you talk about these toner, they buy the toner, all right? On the checkout, they fill in their details, right? And you can offer bump offers that they can get, and then you upsell them with maybe a toner or a moisturizer or something, like it could even be sunscreen, something that that is going to help them take care of the acne they have. At the end of the end goal for this person is to have a clear skin, to be more confident in their skin, right? That's the end goal for this person. If you've watched the video on the audience creation and all that, what you always want to look at is the end goal. And by the way, if you've seen the video on offer creation, on creating mirror offers, then you should really understand what I'm talking about. The end goal for the person who is buying an acne product, right, is not just to have a clear face. It's so that person will have confidence in their skin, so that people will be able to compliment her, right? That is the end goal for the person who is buying the product. Anyway, so whatever helps that person to achieve that outcome of confidence in their skin, be able to get, be attractive and all of that, that is what you want to do to make sure that that person is able to achieve that. You get it? So you can upsell even more products to this person. At this point, you can even offer downsells. Of course, they take these all notes, they land on your thank you page. The thank you page, you can even sell more products to this person, just the way I have shown you guys right here. So this is something that you should be doing. If you are not doing this, you are leaving a whole lot of money on the table, because most persons are just they stop here. They stop here, right here, right on this page. They just sell one product and that's it. They are done. So they complain, their ads are not performing, they are wasting money on ads and all of that. But if you have a system like this, that is going on, you provide bump offers, offer them more products, give them more offers, right? At the end of the day, you will notice, or you discover, that you are making more money from this customer than your competitors. So this is something that you should be doing if you're not already doing it. Now, what I'm going to do is share with you some funnels, some e-commerce funnels, to really paint the picture of what I'm talking to you guys about right here. Now I want us to look at some samples of sales funnels. All right. So if I head over to here, and by the way, those of you who have the sales conversion machine, you already have all of these swipes right here. So let's go ahead and look at this the beard club, or what they do here is they sell beard oil and beard accessories. So you can see that if you're currently selling beard oil is not the only thing you can sell. Obviously you should know that, right? So anyway, they send people here. So this is the page whereby their audience come to. So they come on here and the person decides to buy the product, right? The next thing that they take the person to is right here. They need to choose the type of oil that you want. Okay, choose the oil, and then they show you different balms and washes you can add to your order, right? And then they give you shampoo that you can add, and then they give you even more accessories, right? Growth spray, growth oil, vitamins, and then they give you more accessories to shoes, and then before you go ahead and check out. Can you see that? That even though you came to buy maybe an oil, maybe a wash, they end up showing you more things to buy, because they know that if they want to become profitable, they need to find a way to get that person that has come to their website to start buying, to buy more. Okay, and this is what you want to be doing. Let's even look at more brands. And by the way, those of you who've gotten the my funnel, of course you already have my funnel. You can look at it and see how that is, right? And of course you guys also have access to this. So anyway, yeah, this is Organifi. These guys, they sell weight loss product. All right, so they come on here, they sell green juice, to lose weight and all of that, right? So someone come on here and click on buy, right? The next thing is they're going to take the guide to another page, right, where you cannot add more product, right? So you can see here they're adding, due to insane high demand, we are often back order. So they are saying, listen, if you need to stock more, right, to be able to make sure that you have a lot, you have enough at home, to be able to, even though we go out of stock, it won't affect you, right? So you just go ahead and upgrade your order. So you can see what they are doing right here. And even more, they offer you more things to get you to buy more. And at the end of the day, you'll notice that some brands, they will offer you different products. Some other brands, they will offer you, similar products, more of it. Now, that might look silly in a way. Okay, someone just bought something. Why are you offering more of it? Why didn't you just offer a more of that product at the beginning? Why offer more at the back end? It's a psychological thing. All right. So when you start with buying one, and then you upsell and say, listen, if you add 3 now, we are going to take so amount. You get to save so amount if you add 3 more. I've tried it, guys. I've tried to use packages. All right. I've tried to use packages versus this process, this system that I'm sharing with you now. This one always works better. Okay, am I saying that the other one is not going to work, whereby you have package 1, package 2, package 3? Of course it will. In fact, I've had some customers who will say, why didn't you have all of them like this? Let me just know what to buy. Of course you have customers like that, but when you look at the figures, you will notice that you are making more money with that one, whereby you are sending people, all right, through your funnel. So this is what you want to do. Let's just look at one more, okay? And then we'll look at how you can now start creating things like this. All right. So this is Lady Boss, and she also does weight loss. Okay. So this is her first step. Her first step is an opt-in page, similar to what I do myself. Okay. So you come on here and they say, oh, claim your free weight loss kickstart, whatever, guide or whatever. Okay. So you come on here and then you click here, pop-up shows up. You type in your name and email. All right. And then the next thing is this page right here. Is this page whereby they now sell you something here. Okay. Killing dirty little weight loss secrets, blah blah blah. Warning, realness ahead. So anyway, they come on here and sell you the program or the products right there. Okay. And then anyway, they funnel you through the entire system, the entire funnel. All right. They even end up, selling you, the product, right? So if you look at this funnel right here, what they are doing here is starting with a digital product, and that is what I also did with Holistic Bloom. All right. So you start with physical product. Digital products, and then lead them into the physical product that you have. I've shared this thing a number of times. If you're in the community, I shared a training that shows how you can combine digital products with physical products to, even make more money in your entire selling system. So you should check it out. Okay. Now, the next thing you probably are thinking, okay, Jonathan, all of this sounds cool. How do I go ahead and do this? And you need just two things to do this, right? One, you need to already know the architecture of your funnel. All right, you need to know the architecture of your funnel. So you first need to map out how you want your funnel to look like, right? And then the next thing is to design it. All right, so what are you going to use to design your funnel? That is where the question comes. Now, for most persons, they are going to use something like ClickFunnels, right? That's going to cost you about 400 something, 97 something, about $97 per month to use. Okay. If you head over to, so you can decide to say, oh, I want to use something like ClickFunnels. Okay. That's going to cost you about $97. Okay, let's look at ClickFunnels, by the way. Okay, so here is ClickFunnels. You can see the lowest one here is about $127 per month. All right, and if you say, oh, you want to use WordPress, then you should be looking at paying for. So if you say, oh, you are using WordPress, right? You're going to pay for hosting. You are going to pay for domain name. All right. You're going to pay for autoresponder. Trying to move this. Okay. Because you need an autoresponder, guys. If not, how are you going to send your emails, right? Of course, you need an autoresponder. So you're going to pay for autoresponder. Then you're going to deal with hackers. You're going to deal with plugin conflicts. All right, you can just wake up one morning and notice that you've been sending traffic to an empty page, right? Because of maybe someone has updated their plugin and then a conflict is happening. Okay, so if you're ready to deal with all of this, then you can check out CatFlows. CatFlows is going to offer you about $79 per year. And then when you add BetSend is the cheapest one I've seen so far. If you look at their pricing, so yearly, if you look at their yearly plan, the lowest one, which is just 1,000 contacts, you should be looking at having like 10,000 contacts, guys. You should be looking at having 10,000 contacts. Because you are going to grow, or let's just say you're starting from 5,000 contacts and you're spending $16. So you should be looking at $16 multiplied by 12. All right, $16 multiplied by 12, that will give you around let's just say $162, guys. Okay, for autoresponder, right? Then you are going to buy domain for a year. Maybe domain is $10, right? Then hosting, your hosting for the year, probably you're going to spend about $20 on that. Okay. And what else do you need to deal with here? You're going to, of course, you're going to start dealing with hackers, and of course you're going to have other plugins, because of course you need to install other plugins to make sure that you're able to use your site properly. All right, so at the end of the day, you probably will see that you are spending roughly $600 a year. Okay, spending $600 a year. All right, and that is if you are actually doing things the way you should do them. Okay, or if you don't want to deal with all of these headaches, all these autoresponder issues, all the hackers issue, all the plugin conflicts, no need to install any form of plugins, you can decide to just make use of Lazycom. All right, so Lazycom offers you every single thing that you need for your e-commerce business. Build your sales funnels, templates are there for you, send your emails, a whole lot you can do with Lazycom. All right, and you can see that for just half the price, you can use Lazycom for an entire year for just half the price. All right, you can go with the monthly plan, right? And you get to even test it for 7 days. And you have access to so much right here. Have access to so much. So let's even look at how you can create your own sales funnel inside of Lazycom. So once you have your account created, it's very simple, guys. Very simple to create your own account. So if I come over here now and click on start my trial, it should take me to a page where I just fill a few details. Okay, so right here you just need to fill your details here, your business name. Just select any template here. Guys, you can always edit it. Add your email, add your password, confirm your password, choose your country, add your zip code, and done. Finish, and your account is created. Now once it's created, this is when you log in, this is what you should see. Okay, now how do you now create your sales funnels? You'll go over to where it says funnels, go to flows. Okay, so what we're going to do is create a flow from scratch. All right, you can decide to select any pre-existing templates or flows that we have, but let's create a flow from scratch. So on here, I'm going to click on add new, click on start from scratch. I'm going to give it a name. So let's say test challenge, so I know that is for this. Design your flow. Great. So right here you can see that it has created different steps for me: the sales page, the checkout page, which is the checkout, all right, and then the thank you page. But what if I want to add upsells and downsells, right? So I can just go ahead and add more steps. I'll just say create new. I'm going to go ahead and say select the type. I'll say upsell and say create. I'll give it a name, upsell. I'll just name it upsell, create. And let's say I also want to add a downsell. So if someone doesn't take the upsell, what do I do next? Add a downsell, right? So I can just come on here and add, create a new one, select downsell right here, click on create, name it downsell, right? Click on create step. Awesome. So now I have my upsell, right? So I'm just going to drag this here because after the checkout page, the next thing people should see is the upsell, then downsell before the thank you page, right? So we have the sales page, the checkout page, the upsell page. Then there is another page here that we can also add, which is the opt-in page. So we can click on add new. Okay, what I'm just going to do is create a new one. Now you can decide to choose opt-in here, but I'm just going to go ahead and click on choose landing, right? So I'm just call this opt-in and click on create. Awesome. So now I have all my steps created. I'm just going to drag this on top here. Okay, so I have the first step is opt-in, second one is sales page, right? I can edit this. Third one is the checkout, and then the upsell, downsell, and the thank you. Now I'm just going to go ahead and click on click into this one. So I'm going to right click and open it in another tab right there. So now this is the opt-in page, right? So we can look into the settings and choose, change the slug. Okay, so it's going to be so domain your site.com/. Okay, you can change that right there. But let's just go ahead and design the page itself. So I'm going to click edit design. So I'm going to click here. It says edit design. It should take me to the Lazycom builder that we're going to use for this. All right, great. Now this is the builder inside of Lazycom. All right. So right here, we are going to just choose a template. So you can see where it says template, and you can just come on here and choose opt-in pages. So we have a few opt-in pages here. So I'm just going to go ahead and select this opt-in page. Awesome. So now I have my opt-in page. All I just need to do is edit this, click on this, right? And I can come on to general, change the text that is here, all right? So whatever I want, okay? Click on save. Okay. Okay. So you can see you can make any form of edit that you want, right? Click on save. And you can also move things around. So let's say, for instance, I want to move this to the top here. I just drag that, come to the top. Move this back up, right? So, right? So you can see it's that easy. So I've done all that. All you need to do is change your logo, design your logo, and have it uploaded right there. Basically just click on it and this pops up. You can remove this, right? Upload your logo from wherever it is that you have it. Okay, so I can let's see if we can add that one. Okay, so that's the logo right there. Okay, let's see. Okay, so let's just use that one. So now once you have your logo, just upload it and add to your pages. Okay, now the next page that we're going to do, so I'm just going to go ahead and click on done, publish. Okay, and we are done, right? So now we have our opt-in page done. The next page that we're going to look at is the landing page. So I'm going to right click and have this open in another tab. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and click on edit settings. Of course, you can decide to change the slug as well, all right, if you want to do that, but let's just go ahead and edit the design. So the same way is going to open up inside of the Lazycom builder. Okay, and we just have to go to templates and find your way to where it says sales pages. So right here we have some sales pages here. We're also adding more every single time. We are going to be adding more. All right, so all you just have to do is always come on here. We're going to be adding more to this directly right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and choose that. So here is the page right here, and all I just need to do is to edit all the content here to fit my product, okay? And like what we did with the opt-in page, all we need to do is click on anything, right, and edit, right? So if I click on this, I should be able to change the text right here. Okay, I can even change colors from here if I want to. There is an advanced section if you want to play around things. You can drag things around, right? You can drag things around as you want. Okay. You can decide to say, oh, I want to move this thing up a little bit. So we can decide to do something like so. Reduce the margin, and you can do 50, maybe 70, right? Change any text you want, right? Just, you know, type and change any form of text that you want right there. Now, once you're done editing, just go ahead and click on, you know, done and publish, right? And then you are all done with the sales page. The next page will be your checkout page, right? The checkout page. So let's go ahead, right click. And this will be the checkout page. So now you have the checkout page, and on the checkout page, you need to add the product. Okay, so let's go ahead and add a new product. If you don't have a product, so you can go ahead and click on create product. So if you click on create product right there, and right here, we're going to call it test product. Okay, so this is going to be the name of your product, and then give it regular price. Maybe you usually sell this for 40,000 or maybe $50. By the way, you can change the currency of your account, but we're going to sell this for say 20,000. Okay, and you can decide to add the image of the product right here. So we're going to select an image of the product. Okay, I'm just going to select anything, guys. Just select anything right here. So let me just choose this. Let's say that's the image of our product, and then we're going to click on publish, right? Awesome. So now we have our products created. Okay, we have our product created. I'm just going to close that and then click on add new product, and we can do tests. Our product should come up. So that's the product we chose. Click on add, and that's the product right here. So I'm just going ahead and click on save settings, and then the next thing is the design. Let's click on edit design. Okay, so at this point, what we need to do is go to templates and go to checkout pages. All right, right here, checkout pages. So we have 2 pages here. I'm just going to go ahead and choose that. Great. So we have our pages right here, and this is the checkout field. Okay, I'm just going to remove this, by the way. I'm just going to remove that. This section that is loading is going to load. That should be the testimonials on the page. Well, let's go ahead and add our checkout form. So go to modules, select, look for where it says funnel modules, and you can see the checkout form right here. So I'm just going to drag that into our page. Great. So now we have our page right here, and we can choose. I usually love this one that says two-step. I love the two-step. So I'm going to choose the two-step. Awesome. So here I'm going to this right. So the next thing will be I'm going to select the sections that I want. Then I can change the text for the offer button title. All right, so you can say get your special offer, like so. You can say yes, I want this offer now, right? Like so. Great. So we can go to settings, and you can do a lot of changing here and there the way you want. Okay, a whole lot that you can change right here if you want. You can come back here and do some advanced stuff right here as well. And then once you're done, just go ahead and click on save. Okay, go ahead and click on save. Great. Now you can see right here that, okay, maybe there are some fields that you don't want. For instance, there is no need for us to have company name. You can just have address. No need for this postcode or city. Things like that. So if we come back here, right, we can go to where it says form fields. We can remove coupon field, all right, so prevent confusions. We can remove additional field, remove this. Let's do add custom field. Then I'm going to remove all of this because I usually like billing field can also take care of the shipping field. All right, so we're going to have first name, last name, no company name, street name, this town, state, okay, can be there, no postcode, phone, email. So we can have all of these right here. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. Great. Now, if you come on here and refresh, great. So now we have a few steps right here: name, last name, country, address, city, phone number, and you're good, right? Like I said, guys, you can always edit the colors to suit whatever you like. Okay. If you head over to this section, so you can choose the change the primary color to anything you want. Okay, and it's going to reflect right here. You see exactly what you're doing right here. Okay, so you can come on here and change things around to suit what you want and go ahead and save. Now we're just going to go ahead and click on publish. We are done with the checkout page. The next thing we want to work on is the upsell. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and right click the same way and go over to the upsell. Awesome. So right here, let's go ahead and add a product. Of course, there should be a product to upsell, right? So we're going to select the product that we are going to upsell. We are going to choose the same product, by the way. Let's choose test. By the way, this should be a different product for you, right? This is just for test and just showing you what you should do, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and save settings right there and go to design and click edit design. Awesome. So right here, I'm going to go to templates like we've always done and locate upsell pages. So right here we have upsell pages. I'm just going to select that. Great. So we have our upsell page. All we just need to do is words, just fill in the things that we have to. We also have an image of the product here. Okay, image of the product should be somewhere here. So the same way, come to general, maybe the image is broken, so you can just come on here, just upload your image. We might just go ahead and select an image right there. So yeah, like so. All right, so what you can also do here is to add link these buttons. If you can link the buttons, you can decide to add new buttons. So when you go to your modules, go to where it says funnel modules, and you're going to see different funnel modules for this step. Okay, so you can see offer product description, offer product image, offer product quantity, price, product title, product like. But what we need here is a button. So I'm just going to drag this button right here. So this button is that will say when they accept the offer, right? So it's going to be add to my order, like so. Okay, icon, can use this as the icon, and type, we're going to use gradient. I love using gradient. Width, let's do full width, and then we're going to add background color. I'm going to use this. Of course, you can drag around here to choose your background color. Okay, then text color, text color, we can choose white. I just drag this to white, and you can see it's now white, right? So we can go to typography as well, and choose our typography, choose the weight. You can say medium, right? So that's what we could do. All right, so these when someone accepts the offer, right? And of course we can just go ahead and delete this from the page, right? So that's what we can do. So let's go ahead and click on done, publish, and we are done with the upsell page. All you just need to do is edit the text and you're good. Now the next thing we need to do is also work on our downsell page. So I'm going to have this on a different page. And of course, same way, add the products. We're going to search for it. We're going to use the same tests. And then save settings. And guys, you can always change things around if you want. Let's go back to edit and click on edit design. Great, so let's go to templates and go to where it says downsell pages. We have this. Great. So same way, you can edit things around. We can change this, all right, to the photo of the products that we are downselling. If we are removing some product from it, We can do that, right? Just save. Same way we did with the buttons, guys, in the previous step. We can always do that. Remove this, add our buttons, go to modules, go to funnel modules, and bring in our buttons right here. You can bring it in here. And what you can do is right here, you want to choose on accept or reject offer. Okay, so for instance, when you have the other button below the accept offer, you just let's just do it, guys, right? So this is the accept offer, right? And say add to my order, just the way we did the last one, right? And of course you can add an icon, right there. Add style, add the background color right here. Okay, and text color, we are going to choose white, like so. And we're going to make this a gradient and full width, and then click on save. And this means we just have to remove this. Then this right here, we also remove it. Now this is the accept offer button. So what if they reject the offer? What happens? So what we can do is duplicate this. All right, duplicate. You need to click on settings and go back here, and then change this to reject offer. Said no thanks. No thanks for the offer, right? Of course, you can do even better than that. So what we're going to do here is we're going to remove the icon and then change the button to flat or default, anyone. And then text color, we are going to change text color to black, like so. And remove the background, right? So remove the background. So this should be plain right there. Okay, and of course you can decide to move this closer a little bit, right? So right here you have your reject and accept buttons already there. And the same way, make sure you edit this to fit what you're doing, and then you want to click on done and publish. Okay, now the next thing to work on here is going to be your thank you page right here. So let's just go ahead and right click on that, open in a new tab, right? And then let's go ahead and of course on your settings you can decide to change this if you want, and the fields that you want to show after the order is purchased. You want to have the overview, the order details, the billing details. Of course we just want to have the of course shipping details. That is fine. So save settings and go to design and click on edit design. Great. So right here what we want to do is go ahead and click on settings and go to thank you page right here. And we can select anyone. I'm just going to select that. Great. And we'll have our page all here for us, right? Now this should be an image of your product, but it's not showing now. Maybe it's broken. So we can go ahead and choose the image or upload your image from here. Select from wherever it is you have it on your computer. If you have it already downloaded, right? But we are just going to select from existing images we have here already. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and just choose something right here, like so. And by the way, you must not have an image here. You can decide to remove it depending on what you're trying to achieve. Yeah, you can do that. Now let us come on here and go to modules and go to funnel modules. So you can see order details. Let's just drag it and place it somewhere around here that says below you will find your details, right? So we can just save that. So after the order, the person is going to see their details right here. It's showing order not found because of course this order has not been created. So guys, you can see this is how easy it is for you to create your funnel inside of Lazycom. Very easy to do and very easy to achieve. If you're having any troubles achieving something, you can always come to the group, or you visit the website. Okay, if you visit the website and you visit the website and head over to the academy area, okay, or from inside of your account here, scroll down a little bit, you're going to see where it says academy, right? If you click on it, it should take you to the academy area. Okay, so this is the academy area where you get to learn different things on how to use the platform. And of course, another thing is you can head over to the knowledge base area to type whatever thing you are looking for. Just search it here and you will find what you're looking for, and there is the community there for you to ask your questions to get your answers. So that's it, guys. I believe you love this training, and this is going to help you to get started. And by the way, it's free for 7 days to play around. All right, 7 days for you to play around, and it was within 7 days. If you're a quick if you are a fast person, within 7 days you should have something set up. I even make your monthly subscription fee. All right, so go ahead, click on the button below this video to get yourself that 7 days trial if you don't already have your 7 days trial set up. All right, and guys, I want to know what you think about this training in the comment section. Leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what you've learned so far. And go back to the group and let me know. Just make some noise about this training and let me know how what you think about this entire training. I would love to hear your feedback. Good night and take care.